Hey guys, so finally here it is, my One Direction Orlando experience, and I can't wait to share with you all what happened and how was I feeling that day. So the first thing is that we survived a Cabana Bay, and they gave you this like really cool One Direction Orlando key, and I thought that was so cool, and I still have it, of course. So like upstairs there was this like this fan space where like all the winners that won go. So we got there and we checked in, and they gave us this like One Direction with like all your passes for the parks, and she was like, oh, I'm gonna give you pink. She's like, I'm gonna give you pink and black, the lady. And I was like, oh, okay. And I thought it meant like, at first I was just like, oh, it means like where you're gonna be at, like the sections that you're gonna be at for the concert. So that's what I thought. And also she gave me this bracelet, and it was for like, it's to know that you were a winner there, and so you couldn't take it off at all, and it's really hard to take off too, so like I need to rip it up. Like they gave you this like One Direction bag full of this stuff, and it says One Direction in Orlando. Inside they had a One Direction lip gloss kit, and One Direction nail polish kit, and it had the Today Show hat and t-shirt, and it looks exactly like the bag. After that, you're able to do pretty much whatever you want. You can go to the pool party, and I went for like an hour. It got like super packed, so I was there for like an hour, and Monday happened. And Monday you need to meet at the lobby by like by 4 in the morning, and they take you to City Walk. So they took us to City Walk, all the winners, and they give you breakfast, eating, and then once everyone started finished eating, there was a lady and she was like, anyone that has a pink sticker, come to the front. So like we're going, and I'm just like freaking out, like, okay, pink, what's gonna happen? And like we're going to the stage, and we're getting booed at because it turns out we're getting the front row, and it's like the stage, then there's a gap, and then the gate, and that's where we're at. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like front row, this is crazy. And we're there for like 10 minutes, and the lady comes back, and then she was like, oh, like you need to come back, I'm sorry, because the boys need to do a sound check. So the boys came out, and it was like so exciting, like it was night still, and just seeing them come with like the little boat, it was amazing. And then like they were seeing night changes, it was I would never forget it. And then like the lady comes back, and she's like, oh, y'all are gonna go back to your spots. So like I'm going down, and they let us go, and I get my spot, and then there was this lady, and she was like, where are you going? And I'm just like, I'm getting my spot back. She's like, no, like you're getting better standing. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, you're inside the gate, like you're gonna be touching stage. And I go over, and then like I get center stage, front row, touching it, and I couldn't even believe it. I was just like, is this really happening? Because like out of all the other colors tickets, how did pink get lucky to be front row? Like how were we lucky to even be that spot? And like out of 15,000 people that were there, that's just amazing. Then they started playing Steal My Girl, and I just got so excited just because like Liam started singing like to my camera or to my phone, and like throughout all the performances, like Liam would, like I kept holding Liam's hand, and it was just amazing. Like he has soft hands, I'm just saying. And then while like there was some breaks, so like Harry got my sister's pen, and he was holding it in his mouth, and he gave it back, so we still have the pen. And then Louis came, and he's like, oh, can I keep y'all's marker? And it was my sister's marker, and she was like, yeah. And then we're just like, yeah, I guess he can. So he left and like took the pen, and it's a blue pen, so if you have a picture of a blue pen, that's our pen. Wish we still had it. And then Niall, like at the end of everything, Niall was about to leave, and I was like, Niall, like please sign my phone. And he comes and like he signed my phone case, and it was so exciting. Like, yeah, that I made for them. And here's Harry's autograph, and I think it's so cute. And I don't know, like if you look at the One Direction Orlando clips that they posted, you can see Harry signing a pink poster, and that one's mine. This one's Louis, and then that one's Liam's, and then this one's Niall's. I forgot, like Liam was like on the floor taking pictures with everyone. Like he was rolling on the stage, and he comes and takes a picture with me, so like our heads were like touching, and I was just like, oh. Liam started talking about like how he was excited to ride the roller coasters, and after the whole Today show, like you were able to do whatever you wanted to do as long as you met at the lobby by 7, because we were gonna go to the park when it was just closed for us. And we meet at 7, and it starts pouring, like it's raining so hard, and I was like, the boys are not even gonna be there because it's raining really hard. And I mean, like they have a performance later, I mean on the next day. So we are waiting in the bus, and the lady was like, if you have black, like come. Like we follow her, and then like they take us to Transformers, and then after Transformers, like they're recording us wherever we walked, and then they go on the Harry Potter section, and then we wait on the ride for like the longest time, and I'm like, this is taking a very long time, like, and they're like, we're experiencing technical difficulties. I'm just like, what? Like, why is it taking forever? And the guy comes, and he's like, seriously, like guys, like this is gonna be the best. And I was like, I've been on this ride like 10 times, like I know the ride. And then it was my turn, and my sisters and I went, and then we go, they strap us in, and like the ride starts taking off, and I hear a person say like, hey girls, and I'm like, this person sounded like Louis, and I look, and he's like, hey, and I'm like, Louis. I was like, are you serious? And he's like, how's it going? Y'all like my outfit? And I'm just like, yes, like we do. And then he was like, have y'all gone on any rides? And we're just like, yeah. He's like, which ones? And we're like, and he starts laughing because he knew we couldn't even speak, like we couldn't talk to him. We're just like, and he starts laughing, and it was just so cute. Like, I can't even do this anymore. So then the ride takes off, and then like, and like he kind of pushed the thing against me before like we took off, and then takes off, and I couldn't even concentrate on the whole ride. Everything happened, and it was exciting to see like people's reaction, like, I met Niall, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I met Louis, and like everyone was just like freaking out. And they take us to the Spider-Man ride, and like a whole group leaves after the Spider-Man ride because they were gonna separate us, like the people that want to go back to the hotel and the people that want to stay and ride the Hawk. But I guess a lot of people like don't really like I guess a lot of people didn't like roller coasters, so it's just like 13 people left at the park. So we're there, and then like one whole group goes, and we go late. Like my sisters and I go really late, and we're like the last ones to ride it, and it's just my sisters and I and a little group. So it's just like probably 6 people on the ride, and we take off, we get on the Hawk, it's going, and I'm screaming like, I love One Direction, 1DAF, Niall, Harry, Liam, Zayn, Louis, I love you all. And then like the ride stops, and then like we look down, and my sister's like, Niall's there, all of them are there, and I look down, and they're there waving at us, like smiling. I'm just like, oh my god, like this is crazy. Tuesday comes, and like there's like little photo booth, like a little photo booth that you can take pictures, and we took pictures, and then they get like all the winners. You go in the Q&A, they do the Q&A, and then after the Q&A, like, they take you out to eat, and you ate, and then they had a fireworks show. The fireworks show was so awesome. I loved it so much. It was amazing. Like, it was like actually having a concert. They're just not performing. It's just like their music. And then after that, it got crazy. And I mean crazy. Like, everyone started running to the stage. I don't run, as you can tell, but I was running. I left my sisters. I was like, forget y'all, I'm gonna run to the stage. So I'm like running, and I get like inside the X kind of, but I wasn't front row. And then my sister called, and she was like, hey, there's a different section over there that's really good, and there's a camera, so like they're I don't know if you saw the Christmas special, but you know how they're talking to camera? Like, I was like right there. So I actually get front row for that. And it was just so exciting just to like, cause Zayn was in my section and Louis was in my section. So like, I didn't have the opportunity to have Zayn for the Today Show, to have him there, at least there. Like, that was amazing. And then like, there's a time that he like did this to me. He's like, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, and then he waved at my camera one time, but I wasn't even recording. And then like, when you try to record them for the Christmas special, the practice, it was like really hard just because like the lighting was like, there was so much lighting, so my camera didn't really get their faces. So I only have like one recording, and then of course memory full sucked. Everything, they started performing, and you heard the songs like a lot of times. Like Girl Almighty, they probably played like 5 times, and Girl Almighty, they played like 5 times. It was crazy just hearing it over and over again. And Harry was like, I'm so sorry, it's so cold outside. And it was freezing that day. And Harry was like, I'm sorry that we're playing the song over and over again. Like, I'm sorry, but we'll be done soon. We're like, no, like, we don't care. Like, we want to see you perform. And then like, when there was like breaks, Harry stayed there with the fans, and he was like, I'll do jokes. And he's like, do y'all want to hear a joke? And we're like, yeah. He's like, oh no, I got stage fright. And they're just like silly guys that just love to have fun. And seeing them, you actually see their real self. Like, they're just, yeah, like, they're just normal people. It was such an amazing experience, and I will never forget it, to be honest. I wish I stayed there, and I wish I was still there. I wish everyone won. I wish everyone actually got an opportunity. Don't give up, because you will meet them. I'm sorry that I don't think I put everything in there, but if you have any questions, like, oh, what happened during this time, or what did you think, more like detailed, tweet me, DM me, follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, and Vine. I have videos and pictures there. That's my experience and what happened. I can't even explain. It's just like one of those things that, yeah, but I will have another video of just pictures and videos. Thank you guys so much for 21 subscribers. That's amazing. Like, that's so awesome. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, remember, once I reach 100 subscribers, I will have giveaways. So thank you guys so much. I'm sorry this is like very long and I didn't even say that much, but I'm sorry. But I will have another video of everything, like pictures and videos of the performances. Thank you guys so much. It really means a lot. Love y'all. Bye.